So, final question for cell structure, and it's a 5 marker. Once the red blood cell has reached the muscle, oxygen must move into the muscle cell for aerobic respiration. Explain how and why oxygen moves from the red blood cell to the muscle. Include a word equation for aerobic respiration. So, the way I'd start with answering this question is giving the word equation for aerobic respiration. You need to learn that off by heart, and we know that glucose and oxygen react together, they're used up, and they make carbon dioxide and water as waste products. The main product is obviously energy. Once we know that, we can move on to the second mark point of the scheme, which we know that muscle cells must use up oxygen in aerobic respiration. So, if the muscle cells are using up oxygen, then we know that there can't be much oxygen in the muscle cells around, can there? If it's constantly being used up, then there's not going to be much there. So, there's a low concentration of oxygen in the muscle cells. Now, thinking back to other topics such as transport of substances, we know that that will create a diffusion gradient or a concentration gradient, the same thing. And therefore, we will get movement of oxygen from the red blood cell, which is rich in oxygen. We know that from its biconcave shape, its nucleus, it's carrying lots and lots of oxygen from the lungs through the blood. And we will get diffusion of oxygen from the red blood cell into the muscle cell, an area where we've got lots of oxygen to an area where we've got very little oxygen. It's a passive process, it's simple diffusion.